Welcome to the Roth Show.
Do you know what this is? It looks like gasoline, which to me is an asset, okay? It smells like kind of bubble gum and cream soda. Can you guess what it is? Come on.
It looks like IRN BRU to me.
It's IRN BRU. It's a goddamn Scottish drink, which I don't know if that's an actual Scottish accent. All I know Scottish, the only Scottish accent that you know is from Star Trek, right? Say your Star Trek quote. Come on, everybody knows the Star Trek quote. I'll go first. The bulkheads can take it, Captain. But then I also, if I came McCoy. God damn it, Jim. I'm a doctor, not a drug dealer. And then, of course, but that didn't actually happen. But if you drink enough IRN BRU, God damn it, it should. And if it doesn't, we'll see to it together. I am beginning to understand Scotland in a way that I never fucking understood before. Okay, I know, and you know perhaps even more intrinsically, that Macallan's Scotch has made me what I am today. Fat, drunk, basically unemployable, but God damn it! I don't know why, that just seems appropriate, and I do it with respect. This is IRN BRU, and this stuff is sold to the point that you don't even spell it we just left out the goddamn syllables. IRN BRU, as I understand it to be, from Colin, who's editing and running the show over here on the Adobe Photoshop and everything, who's from Scotland. Did you know Colin's from Scotland?
I did know that.
You know he lived in New Zealand and everything, but that's, it was a transport because of his parents. Colin was raised on IRN BRU, God damn it! Now you understand Scottish games, Scottish sports, why bagpipes sound as ruthless and powerful as they goddamn do, Tom. God damn it, Tom, you're a fine lad, and everybody says so when you leave the room except for me. I say you're even finer than that. God damn it, it's home. I'm not sure how this drink qualifies, but you said you had a cake once. Who was it that you were working with? You were engineering and working with a country artist, and she brought in what kind of cake? Tell us.
It was a Coca-Cola cake.
I'm not surprised. And who was it?
It was Faith Hill.
Okay,
we were in Nashville.
She's Nashville Southern, like from Nashville.
I believe so. I'm not really sure, but I just know that's where we were working. It was country music, and she brought in a cake that was made from Coca-Cola. And I'd never had it before. I'd never even heard of it.
And how did it taste? I tell you, it probably tasted really great,
right? It was great. It was awesome. Okay,
because you know that there is such a thing now for breakfast. You don't just have to drink your IRN BRU, that on the internet, the grid or whatever it is, you can have IRN BRU donuts. Donuts are a particularly Scottish thing when it comes from IRN BRU. Because sometimes it's not just the game that's on the fucking pitch, lad. Sometimes you drink it and you finish the goal for them and you go, fucking arse, don't it? The number one soda pop in the entire world probably is Coca-Cola. And I'm going on all of, my cylinders here of just memory and pretension. But, with your uncanny abilities and my Christ-like humility, Tom, we're going to get to the bottom of this. I had no idea that I was going to hit this riff starting this early. This was just something that I tried when I was binging Netflix, okay? And Colin evidently was raised on it from the time he was a little lad. Through the ball. Hey, I can get that. You hear my voice, how low that is and everything. I sounded like this when I was born. Tip the nurse a quarter. Which way's showbiz? And I'm taking the IRN BRU. IRN BRU, like the country and the folks that it represents, and it has represented Scotland since early Chariots of Fire. In fact, there was an athlete or somebody, I think, that was on the label. I know this just in passing of having traveled all over Scotland and the UK, of course, starting early, late 70s. We played 22 cities in England alone. I didn't even know they had 22 cities. I know they had 22 religions and one sauce and one soda pop. And as long as it's the brew, it'll do. I don't know why, but when I look at this, I think of Fast and Furious, right? Okay, guys, put your goggles on. 1 second. Hold on, Tom. All right, step back, guys. Go ahead, start it up, man. Whoa, fuck! That's who mixed this? Don't look. Iron Brew makes no.
An actual email from another satisfied Inc. the original customer. Dear Inc. the original peeps, I recently bought your brightener and SPF products, but haven't had the chance to use either yet. On vacation and was going on a hike, so figured that'd be a good time to break them out. Only giving a shit about protecting my tattoos, not the rest of my body, I put the brightener and SPF stick on both sleeves. Not realizing how well your products were made, I now have the most ridiculous tan burn line from the roll-on stick. Fuck you for making such a well-made product. The previous testimonial was received via email from a satisfied Inc. the original customer. We here at Inc. the Original would love nothing more than for all of you to enjoy our products and tell us to go fuck ourselves as well.
Iron Brew makes no pretensions about who, what, where, when, and how they are, have been, or ever gonna be. God damn it, just like the Scottish. And I hope that's an appropriate accent. You're gonna go, man, that is so Irish. But that attitude right there was very rugby. I played rugby for a couple of semesters, okay? It's how I got my best scar right here. You know, there are good scars and bad scars, right? And I got a perfect one right here from playing rugby at school, at Webb School for boys, all right? My coach at the time was Ossery M. Butler III of the British Navy, okay? It's close, it's next door, okay? We have Altadena, this is Pasadena, we're close, you know. And he smoked a pipe, you know, on the field like that. And he would go, you know, and you could see the bone. I got crunched great. I knew right away, this is a great victory wound. This was gonna get me girls, free drinks. This was an amazing story. You're taking this cover, like you could see the bone. It was a bitchin' injury, and you could see there's blood everywhere because we're sweating and everybody's, you know, it's covered in the mud, and it was a perfect a class-ending injury, but not a career-ending injury like that. And he goes, oh, certainly a little niggle though. Okay, continue, lads. Come here, Roth. Iron Brew as a breakfast drink, I would never recommend to an adult. But if you got to get through homerooms, SAT preps, I mean, what did I get on my SATs? Tom, do you recollect what you got on your SATs?
I don't recollect that, no.
I got
no
French
idea.
fry grease on mine, okay?
Sure.
And I read where J-Lo said, when somebody asked her, what did you get on your SATs? She gave a goddamn good Scottish laddie's kind of lassie, right? Lassies.
Yeah.
Oh, wow. So the dog is Scottish.
I believe collies are, yes.
I didn't know that. I didn't know that J-Lo is Scottish. As you can see, I'm thinking tactical and practical. This is a breakfast. When you go downtown in New York City, all of the Pop-Tarts and all of the Red Bulls are in a little canister case on the side of the refrigerators. There's the refrigerators on the side of the cash register, okay? There's always chore boys and cigarette lighters, but that's for a whole different way of waking up. I'll explain that in a second as well. I had to ask one of the fellas who was at the delicatessen right around the corner from Pianos and Gaga's documentary, okay? This is Ludlow and Rivington, downtown Ludlow and Rivington. And I asked him, how come always Red Bull in the case here, but always Pop-Tarts as well, and those are always stacked? It's not because the Pop-Tart or the Hostess people wanted it right next to the cash register. That was by choice. And who the fuck is buying chore boys at 7 in the morning? Because people are lining up for all three. Okay, here comes the good news and the bad news. Red Bull and Pop-Tarts makes me a winner. $6.23, and I ain't hungry again till dinner. Red Bull and Pop-Tarts. you'll be awake like crazy, okay? And for some inexplicable reason, well, actually, there's 43 explicable reasons in each Pop-Tart. There's 43 ingredients in Pop-Tarts. We read that out earlier in an earlier episode, right? We investigated that. That's no shit. There's 43 ingredients in Pop-Tarts. No wonder I'm not hungry again until about 6 o'clock. Or, 5 o'clock in the 5 o'clock world I ain't waiting until the 5 o'clock. Iron Brew tastes a little bit like cream soda and a little bit like bubble gum. Bubble gum is an artisanal affect now that you can buy in supplementary form. You can buy little tubs of it and you can use it in artisanal cocktails. But don't expect me to spell artisanal during the game, lad. Ridiculous! Well, I told you we get to the bottom of things. And I wasn't kidding. We're about to the bottom of the brew, Tom. And there we were, Tom and I, full of brew and haggis. And we was playing against Pasadena, the representing Scotland here at the Pasadena Bad Mojo Battle Club. And they was tackling like vegetarians, drinking soda pop that was named after doctors and Pepsi. You know what they're gonna need, Tom? They're gonna need a fucking doctor, and they're gonna be eating off of a spoon from a nurse's assistant named Pepsi. Mwah! Thanks to all of you in Scotland for the brew. You'll see you at breakfast tomorrow. God damn it, man. It's been the ROTH Show. We're gonna look under the kilt right there. And when you look, don't touch, just look at it. Admire. There it is, a good strong pipe of Scottish stale. A good pipe that you can lean on. We all need somebody we can lean on. God damn it, Tom Sarowski. He was engineering like a goddamn good man and a goddamn good engineer he is. God damn it, and they say so when he steps off the room. I say especially Colin Smith. God damn it, man. He's full of brew and nothing else will do. That's right. He's a good goddamn Scotsman, god damn it. And his name is Colin Smith. And that's all you call him. And you better know me. And you better stay knowing it. God damn it. Have a brew, Tom. Fucking hell.
Is it carbonated or is it not carbonated?
Tom, you want me to smoke it, get the cancer, and die for you too? Come on, get
I'll
a
try it
glass
someday.
of it. Jesus,
I'll get a
someday.
glass.
You better sneak up on this. Don't make any fucking rash choices. Not here, Tom. I don't want to be responsible for any left turns.
I'll drink it right before a workout.
Where's
I'll drink
Tom?
it.
I don't know. He went home 3 days ago, I thought. A case of Iron Brew and a Spanish dictionary. Freaking kid took his paycheck.